Tim Panasic with Gibbons Motor Toys, and today we're going to be talking about KingFisher's offshore GFX series of boats. The GFX series comes in three sizes: 3025, 3225, and 3425. The boat we're in today is the 3425, so it's the largest of the three. The differences between them is the 32 is a very similar boat, other than it's just shorter. The cab is a little shorter, the aft deck is a little shorter, and there is one change in the interior with the aft berth, which we'll talk about when we're inside. They both share a 10-foot beam with a 7'7" bottom. The 30-foot boat is just scaled down a little bit more. It's got a 9.5-foot beam, still using the same 7 foot 7'6" bottom. Besides the differences in the lengths of the boat and the beams that we just talked about, everything else is also proportional. So just to give you a bit of an example, fuel capacity on this 34 is 300 gallons. The 32, it's 250, and the 30-foot, it's 200. I'm not going to recite every spec. That's obviously available online, but it just gives you a flavor of the boats are just simply scaled back a bit as the size changes. As far as horsepower is concerned, this boat, the 34, is rated up to 900 horsepower. This particular boat, we've got twin 350 Verados on it for 700 horsepower. And this customer's chosen a 40 horsepower kicker. And that's got the high thrust, command thrust lower unit on it. Works excellent as a trolling motor, especially the way it's positioned in the center of the boat. The 32 is rated for 700 horsepower. The 30-foot is rated for 600 horsepower. So again, everything's just proportionate in terms of changing with the size of the boat. Another feature that's available on all the GFX series boats is the side door. So that's awesome. When you pull up to a dock, it certainly makes for a much easier step on and off the boat. The back door is going to be similar on all of them. So you got a back door here that makes for easy access onto your engine bracket. So egress, ingress on and off all our boats is made very simple. So this 3425 that we have here features the extended roof, which is an option. This has got controls for both our large 350s and for the 40 horsepower kicker. This has got the custom davit. This boat's also equipped with joystick steering. One feature that we get, because we have a 40 horse as a kicker, is we get a SmartCraft gauge here, which is nice. That gives us troll control, tells us how much fuel we're using, tells us all the vital information in the engine, which is nice. Another feature of the GFX series is the sliding door. Advantage of the sliding doors, if you want to put something out here, whether it be another chair, a freezer, whatever it is, the door's not swinging to get in the way. So that's an awesome feature. As far as servicing and accessibility for the boat, this is quite nice. So our hot water system, everything's contained right here. So it makes it very easy for us to service this. All our boats also have the tow hold here. Again, the advantage to this, you're on rough water, you can get your toes in there. You can be on rough water swaying, fighting a big fish, and you're not going to be slipping because your feet are being held by the tow hold here. So this boat's equipped with a freshwater washdown as well as a raw water washdown on the starboard side. This has got a whale gusher backup bilge pump, just as an emergency backup. Back here, we've got awesome storage. This boat's equipped with Burnwin rod holders, which this customer will use for attaching his downriggers, rod holders, barbecue, whatever he wants. So we've got Burnwin rod holders there. We've got the carbon mount rod holders on the transom rail. This has got both a fish box, which is a live well, makes a perfect storage area for your crab. Access to your batteries, pumps, switches, everything you need. Take a look how nicely done that electrical is in here. So everything's really neat, well organized, well labeled, really easy to maintain. Also on the aft deck are awesome fish boxes. These run from there right up to the front of the aft deck, same on both sides. So if you can fill those, you're having a great day on the water. Starting with the bow of the boat, basically we've got our cuddy for sleeping quarters, which is going to fit 2 full-size people. As far as fit and finish, everything in here is really finished to a high standard. There's no raw metal hardly anywhere. Everything's either painted, finished, or covered with something. High quality woods used. As far as electronics are concerned, this has got a 16-inch screen with a 7-inch Mercury vessel view. We can also put 2 12-inch screens in here, so lots of room on the dash to put a variety of configurations to fit any customer's needs. The controls are laid out here. The joystick steering is there. Basically, everything is really convenient and easy to get at. If you're on rough water, pounding big waves, you're going to find that the controls are really easy to access and just gives you really good control of the boat as well as good vision. This boat's equipped with Shockwave suspension seats, so it's got a Shockwave on the driver's helm seat as well as a double passenger seat, both fitted with Shockwave. So those can all be personally adjusted to accommodate a person's weight. Again, lots of storage, drawers that open and slide open so that you can access your stuff without having to crawl inside. Everything pulls out, so it just gives you that much better access. You got screens in the windows for ventilation. You got a lot of storage up here as well. The kitchen area, the galley, is very nicely set up. You got a rack here to hold your spices, condiments, whatever you might have up there. You got lots of room for dishes and such. This fridge is an upgraded fridge to what's called our drawer style fridge. So again, giving you a lot more capacity. We got a deep stainless steel sink. This table is a very nice feature. So you've got grab handles here, drink holders when you're underway. When you're parked, this table folds down, and now you've got a very nice large table. These seats pull out, both this one and the aft seat. So this does accommodate a double bed, and having the seats pull out gives you more room for both seating and a larger bed area. The storage in the floor is incredible. So this is floor storage. Look how deep this is. And it's not just this, but as far as I can reach in here is storage on both sides. We also have access here to our inverter and some other areas of the boat that makes for, again, really easy access for maintenance and service. Towards the aft cabin, it's quite similar to the front, other than that this seat slides out like I demonstrated there. You got your AC/DC panel here. Again, you got kind of a tabletop here for more storage. Here's your head and shower. So this has got an electric flush toilet. You got your shower. And again, it's very maintenance-free, easy to look after, and very well appointed. So one thing that's unique on the 34-foot only, you don't get this with the 32 or the 30, is the aft berth. So this aft berth is actually 8 feet long. So it's actually a lot larger than what it looks like. So that's going to sleep as large of a full-size adult as you can get is going to fit in there very comfortably. So the front of the boat, we've got KingFisher's awesome stainless steel offshore bow rail. This boat's equipped with an optional drum winch, which is becoming more popular. This is your skylight for your cuddy in the front, along with the port lights on the sides. We got heavy-duty welded cleats with access for your rope to chock the boat. We've selected to mount the radar in the front here, and the basket is totally adjustable. So you can adjust these stainless steel racks however you want to fit them. That basket can go sideways, so it can go lengthwise and go sideways. The custom davit's going to lift your inflatable or whatever else you may want to put on the roof. So it really gives a customer a lot of options on what you can store up here. As with all of KingFisher's offshore boats, again, you've got basically a gutter here. So any water that comes off the roof isn't going to run into your open window here if it's open. It's going to funnel to the back. There's going to be drain holes in the low spots. That water is going to run down the side of the cabin, hit the gunnel where there's a water dam, and it's just going to run off the side of the boat, not into the boat. There's also a net holder on the side, which works awesome because the biggest pain to keep on any boat is a net, and that keeps it right out of the way and really easy to access when you need it in a hurry. So the KingFisher GFX series of boats, whether it's the 30, 32, or 34 that I'm standing in here, is really designed for both the serious fisherman, but also the adventure boater. So as you noticed inside the interior, this boat's now a very comfortable boat. You can go out there, you can spend days on it, you can be comfortable. It's as fancy and as nice as any fiberglass boat that's out there. So you got the creature comforts of home, but we haven't compromised the fishability of it. So at the end of the day, the person that's buying this boat is the person that's going to want to do some fishing, whether it's hardcore fishing or just a little bit of fishing. But also, you know, it's a great family boat. It's a great touring boat. It's really designed to be comfortable in. As always, if you like this video, please let us know. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and let us know if you want to see more videos like this.